Steve, it's great to have you back on InvestorStream at an exciting time in the lithium space and the EV market generally. I understand that with the commencement of the DFS earlier in the year, Tuesday's announcement shows that you're now indeed funded for the DFS. Can you take us through the work involved here, and when do you expect the final report to be published?
Thank you very much for being back on here. So the Definitive Feasibility Study, we're targeting Q1 next year, earliest perhaps the end of this year. We're funded, and we've found that the ATM facility with Acuity has worked very well for us. Those shares went out in November. We raised that, a little bit below the market today, but certainly an average price. So that's got that funded. What's the benefit of that? We've got that money, and we're able to sign off on the DFS, get that team going, and timing, I think, is going to become important this year. So we're well underway.
So you've confirmed that Novonix test work is on track. Can you just give us a little bit more detail here? And can you also shed some light on the progress with Lilac Solutions?
Right. So the benefit of Novonix is we've already produced a high quality product, 99.97% purity. We're taking that product of ours, we've handed it to Novonix. They're putting it together with precursor cathode material, putting that into a 622 battery. So the beauty of that is we can demonstrate our product works. Furthermore, today Novonix announced that Dr. Jeff Dunn has come back to work on the board with that company. Dr. Jeff Dunn's been at Tesla now for some time, and he pretty much set up that whole lab. He's a legend in the industry, and so just by association, it's great to have him back there. That will assist us in opening doors to tier one battery makers and car makers. Then with Lilac, we have an almost unique proposition. What's beautiful about the Lilac process together with Lake is we have this large resource which is clean. Their process is very efficient, but it produces consistently a high quality product. That's what the market wants. And on top of that, an ESG benefit. So that's how we actually kick the door down to get the right sort of partner, both cathodes, batteries, and electric vehicles.
And just finally, Steve, on the macro market and the macro environment more broadly, obviously lithium prices are clearly helping. In your view, what's the impact here?
Well, the great part about it is we've been talking about the macro, we've been talking about this growing demand for batteries, but it just hasn't fed down to lithium pricing until November. Now we're starting to see it really move. That's great because it lifts all boats, it gets the focus back on the sector. Where a key benefit comes from us, because we're producing high quality product, we get a premium price, and that premium price both makes our project look much more appealing financially, but it also helps us get that tier one partner. And in a beauty parade, we're going to be preferentially picked out. So it's a real differentiator, particularly for a new producer.
Fantastic, Steve. Look, really appreciate you joining me today first and foremost, but also we're very keen to see how this DFS evolves over the coming months. But again, thanks for joining me.
Well, thank you very much. And it's not going to be just a DFS. We're going to be having more news about who we're working with downstream and other information around financing. This is going to be a very exciting year. So thank you for the opportunity.